Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to do my top 5 games of July and June of 2020, because I forgot to do the June one, so we're going to combine them both into one. By the way, if you're new to the channel, we're doing an experiment in August where I'm splitting up my daily uploads between this channel and my second channel, so make sure you subscribe to both. There's a link to it in the description. Otherwise, you'll miss out on half of the videos. And now, let's start this off with number 5. Hex Hacking Simulator, previously called //Hex. This game is currently in early access and it came out into early access on 31st of July of 2020. Now this is a hacking game. It can be played both in single player or multiplayer, and the multiplayer is cooperative, so you talk with a friend and try to kind of figure out how to best hack the bank or whatever it is that you're hacking. Now, how does the gameplay work? You have a mission that's usually timed something like 10 to 15 minutes, and within the mission you need to hack multiple nodes, and hacking each node is a mini game that you play, and this kind of represents like different ways of hacking. I like this game especially because this is a good game if you just want to play something quickly, get your mind off your day at work, and you just want to like forget about it, but you don't want to spend like an hour playing a game. You just want to do like a quick run, maybe 10-20 minutes, and then you turn it off and you do something else. And I'm very excited to see what kind of additional mini games are we going to see in the game. All right, let's move on to number 4. Watch me stream my mental breakdown. Now, I played a beta of this game. This game is actually not out yet. It's going to be out sometimes later in 2020. But I absolutely love this game. What you do in this game is you're playing a panda who is a streamer and is trying to make money by streaming. And since I'm a YouTuber, it's like super fun because it kind of combines to do different things. This is a card game, so it's essentially a deck builder, but instead of fighting monsters or things like that, this is set in the area where you're trying to like have successful streams, so try to keep your viewers entertained. You can tell from the fact that you're playing a panda who is a streamer. This game has a really nice sense of humor, and it's very cute, and I really recommend this one if you're looking for something fun and also with card elements. Number 3. Another early access game, Banners of Ruin. This one came into early access on the 30th of July 2020. Now this is a proper roguelike deck builder. What I love about this game is that you get multiple characters who share your cards but do not share mana, or in this game it's called stamina, that you use to play the cards. You also have like different positioning similar to, for example, Heir to Lord of the Dead, but here it works a little bit differently because the position is called rank, and the enemies, they alternate their turns between ranks, so it can be a good idea to try to move an enemy away, and if you do that, they will not be able to attack you during that turn. So there are a lot of different tricks that you can do to utilize these kind of mechanics in the game, which gives it additional depth to the game. I have played a long Let's Play of this game, so if you'd like, definitely check it out, and I have high hopes for this roguelike deck, but I'm very, very excited to see where it's gonna go because it's super fun. All right, number 2. Dead Age 2. Another early access. This one came out into early access on the 16th of July 2020. This is an amazing. Now this is an RPG set after a zombie apocalypse where you have to fight off zombies and try to survive. This game has both turn-based combat but also building mechanics where you build your own base, which I think is very, very cool. It has a really, really interesting story, and it's just a proper RPG all around. I love the combat, I love the story, just like crafting, base building, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So if you're looking for a big game, you should definitely check this one out. You should do a patron choice, but actually the patron choice is Watch Me Stream My Mental Breakdown, or number 4, so we already talked about it. And now it's time to reveal my number 1. Vagrus the Riven Realm. This is an early access game that came out on the 22nd of July in 2020. And this is a game where you are kind of like a traveling merchant who moves within this sort of fantasy world. And what's really interesting about this game is that it's incredibly complex. It has a lot of different mechanics. So first of all, you're a merchant, so you can buy and sell stuff to make money. Then you have RPG elements, where you essentially have quests that you can fulfill, again, in order to make money or to gain prestige between different factions. Then you have combat. You don't have just one type of combat, you actually have two. So you have the turn-based combat, where you actually control your characters and you fight similar to things like Hearts Lord of the Dead or even Dead Age 2, like just the typical turn-based combat where you control a character and you choose like their skills to fight. But then you also have crew combat, which is like an automatic or semi-automatic combat where it's like a quicker version where like your entire party fights an enemy entire party and things like that. Now, on top of all of these RPG elements, this also has a lot of visual novel elements because this is a very story-heavy game. So you'll be learning about the world and about the story. And it's really, the story is a really, really big part of the game. So it has almost like a choose-your-own-adventure elements in it. And it's just, this game, I feel like it touches a lot of different genres. It's super fun and you can just lost yourself in hours and hours of this game. So, you can check out my Let's Play. I played kind of like the open world of this game, not the campaign, but the kind of like a sandbox-ish thing. And I also have some guides for this game, so you should definitely check this one out. Now, let me know what is your favorite game of June and July 2020 down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the second channel if you don't want to miss half of my daily uploads. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.